Hello and welcome to today's video. We are going to spin a wheel full of a bunch of TBR prompts and you guessed it, whatever it lands on, I'll have to choose a book that relates to that prompt. So fun fact, I do have a full-time job. So because of some time constraints, I am going to aim for about 4 to 5 books this month. And one of my coworkers really wanted me to read Haunting Adeline, so our first book for June is already picked. So from what I found online, Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton is a dark romance novel about Adeline inheriting a mansion by her late grandmother, and as she's investigating her suspicious death, she gets involved in a controlling and intense dynamic with Zaid Meadows. Now, dark romance is one of my favorite genres to read, so this is definitely going to be the first book that I'm reading, and I'm really excited for it. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start our first spin. You have to be joking. Like, this is not real. This cannot be the first spin. No way. Guys, it's honestly so funny. Like, that was our first pick. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even have, like, an author that I hate. Like, all authors are, like, amazing. Like, I could never hate an author. Verity by Colleen Hoover is about Loan Ashley. Oh my god, the way that Ashley is spelled is pissing me the off. Is about a struggling writer who is hired to ghostwrite the remaining books in a successful series for injured best-selling author Verity Crawford. While sorting through, I am reading this from Google, autobiography, something disturbing, Verity's husband, Jeremy, moral dilemma, blah, 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 blah. Okay, next one. Guys, all jokes aside, I don't hate Colleen Hoover that much. And, like, to show an example, like, I'll read one of my favorite lines from her books, and, like, honestly, it's just so poetic. Here, let me read it to you. She laughs. She laughs hard. Oh my god, I know, she says. They're so big. We both laugh at our son's big balls. Just very poetic. Okay, now on to our next spin. So this prompt is pretty interesting. It made me realize I have like no books with flowers on them, but I think I found a good one. It's been sitting on my shelf for a really long time, and it makes me happy that I can now wipe the dust off of it. When Women Were Dragons by Kelly Barnhill. Set in a taboo-ridden 1955 America, it follows young Alex Green as hundreds and thousands of ordinary women spontaneously sprout wings and talons, leaving their domestic lives behind. The story explores systemic misogyny, suppressed rage, and societal impact of female liberation. This book sounds so interesting. Like, just imagine just like turning into a dragon just randomly one day. I think I'd much prefer that than my 9 to 5, like, any day. Okay, so now on to the next spin. I hope you guys are having fun, because, like, I'm excited and I'm having fun. Ooh, ugly cover. I feel like I have a good one for this. For this one, I wouldn't say that the cover is ugly, but it definitely is disturbing. What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. Just like the last book, the main character's name is also Alex, a retired soldier that receives word that their childhood best friend, Madeline Usher, is dying. They rush to the home of the Ushers in the middle of nowhere, and they discover a bunch of fungal growth and just pure nightmare fuel. It turns out that Madeline and her brother both have some weird things going on with them. Alex is accompanied by a doctor and a mycologist to unravel the secrets of the House of Usher before it consumes them. Not only is the cover pretty disturbing, but the book itself is like really skinny. My interest is definitely piqued with this one. Sadly, this will be the last spin of the video, so let's get started. Alright, I have a lot of options to choose from for this one, and I think you guys will like the one that I pick. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros is about Violet Sorrengail being forced to join a war college because of her mother, and there she has to survive brutal training and dragon trials. Not only that, but her commanding officer Xaden is out to get her because Violet's mother executed his family. I've heard amazing things about this book, like I'm getting crazy FOMO because of it, and I really wanted to add this just to see what all the hype was about. And with that, we are finally done choosing the books for June. I'm really excited. I feel like we have a really strong lineup here. I'm most excited to read Haunting Adeline and Fourth Wing since those two books were like hyped up the most from what I've seen on Book Talk. But if you've read any of these books you see on the screen, comment down below which one is your favorite one and then which one you think I'll like the most. And before I do the outro, I just want to say that the next video will be an art challenge. I promise you, I think you'll like it. And with that, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. And I also read the comments from my first video, and you guys are so sweet. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for all the kind words of support and just everything. I'm really excited and nervous to start this like YouTube journey, but I hope you guys will stick with me for it. Thank you so much again. I love you guys.